Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. USD CAD weekly forecast upside remains limited amid broad USD weakness. http ntvforex.com news ID 951EF9 7/17/2026 14:07 p.m. USD CAD failed to hold above 1.3600 after starting the week on a strong footing. Crude oil's uninspiring performance kept CAD's gains in check. Next week's data releases are unlikely to receive a significant market reaction. Despite a sharp drop witnessed on Wednesday, the USD CAD pair finished the week flat near 1.3570 as the poor performance of crude oil prices didn't allow the loonie to outperform its American counterpart. What happened last week? At its monetary policy meeting held on Wednesday, the Bank of Canada BOC decided to keep its key rate unchanged at 0.25% as expected. The BOC laid out a central scenario for the outlook and said it expects the real gross domestic product (GDP) to contract by 7.8% on a yearly basis in 2020. Central scenario assumes most large-scale containment measures will be gradually lifted and that the coronavirus pandemic will have largely run its course by mid-2022, the BOC further added. During the press conference, BOC Governor Tiff Macklem noted that the Governing Council discussed yield curve control as a potential tool and reiterated that rate increases and the end of quantitative easing were both a long way off. Earlier in the week, the data published by Statistics Canada showed that manufacturing sales increased by 10.7% in June following May's contraction of 27.9%. Additionally, the ADP Research Institute reported that employment in Canada increased by 1,042,900 from May to June. However, the loonie failed to capitalize on this upbeat reading as the ADP further announced that it revised the previous reading of 208,400 to 2,951,400. On the other hand, the macroeconomic data releases from the U.S. failed to trigger a reaction in the greenback and the U.S. dollar index DXY preserved its inverse correlation with Wall Street. Retail sales in the U.S. increased by 7.5% on a monthly basis in June. Weekly initial jobless claims came in at 1.3 million and the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index slumped to 73.2 and missed the market expectation of 79. With the S&P 500 index SPX closing the third straight week in the positive territory, the DXY lost 0.75% to end the week near 96.00. Meanwhile, crude oil prices struggled to push higher after the OPEC decided to ease oil output cuts from 9.7 million barrels to 7.7 million barrels per day at the Joint Ministerial Monitoring Committee (JMMC) meeting. The barrel of West Texas Intermediate WTI finished the week virtually unchanged near $40.70. Next week, there won't be any macroeconomic data releases that could impact USD CAD's action on Monday. On Tuesday, Statistics Canada will release retail sales data, which is expected to show an increase of 21% in May. More importantly, the BOC will release the Core Consumer Price Index data. If the annual core CPI comes in lower than the market expectation of 0.9%, the CAD could start losing strength against its rivals as this data would allow investors to price a dovish BOC outlook. The U.S. economic docket will feature IHS Markit's preliminary manufacturing and services PMI reports for July on Friday. USD CAD technical outlook. On the daily chart, the Relative Strength Index RSI and the momentum indicators both show that the USD CAD pair is having a hard time gathering momentum in either direction. However, the 200-day SMA seems to have formed a strong support near the 1.3500 psychological level. With a daily close below that level, the pair could push lower toward 1.3400 psychological level June 11th low and 1.3315 June 10th low. On the flip side, the 20-day SMA is the immediate resistance at 1.3580 ahead of 1.3670 50-day SMA and 1.3840 100-day SMA. USD CAD Sentiment Poll. The NTV Forex Forecast poll shows that despite a near-term bearish outlook, experts don't expect the pair to break below 1.3500. Moreover, the the 1-month outlook and the 1-quarter outlook reveal that the pair is unlikely to move away dramatically from current price levels. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.